The 1991 cylinder head gaskets used on the 4.0L are a composite gasket. The gasket is to be installed dry, D-R-Y. It's all caps. That's very important. Cylinder head bolts should be reused only once. Replace the head bolts which were previously used or marked with paint. My husband's recommendation is to use the head bolts only once.
The head bolts should go in dry. The only one that takes a sealant is head bolt number 11, which goes into the water jacket.
The threads of bolt number 11 must be coated with Loctite 592 sealant before installation.
The problem bolt, the back bolt on 14?
Yes.
We lifted it up, applied the black tape to hold it in position as we slid the head into place. To clear the firewall, this is the problem bolt. In the photograph, we cut the bolt down by about 1/4 of an inch, and that gave us a lot more room to work with. Here we go with the attempt to put to install the cylinder head onto the engine block. We're doing this without the aid of a cherry picker. We're going to do this kind of strong arm. You saw the 2x4 there as kind of a landing pad. Set the cylinder head in place and bolt it down.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay, let's just try to get it a little closer. Okay, we'll set it down again. And we could try to set it on that 2x4.
Yeah, I think that's the next logical step, and we need to come kind of up and straight down so we don't get that pipe.
Right.
Okay, ready?
I guess so. Okay. All right, that's good for now. Yeah, get your finger. Yeah, pretty doggone close.
Okay, tell me when you're ready for the 2x4.
Maybe kind of pull it out a little bit.
Can you lift to that side up a little more? It's still catching on it. Nope, we need more. There we go. All right. I got this side again.
Yeah,
I think you're good.
I think we're there. Holy smokes. Beautiful.
Start her up.
Yeah, great. Man, that went good. This is the problem head bolt in the back of the motor. We've applied the tape as we installed it. Get all of the tape off of it. The new set of Felpro head bolts, they give you 2 that are capped. They go in hole number 2 and number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That works as a guide for the valve cover. The short cap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The rest of the head bolts with the threads on top go to the exhaust intake side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will be number 6. This is the one that you're going to need to put the sealant on. Let's start by getting these down just finger tight. We're going to start with cylinder head bolt number 1, and the first torque value is 22 foot-pounds. We need to dial in our wrench to 22. We're sitting at 20. There's 21, 22. Okay. Get on there square. Cylinder head bolt number 2, 22 foot-pounds.
Install the cylinder head and bolts. The threads of bolt number 11 must be coated with Loctite 592 sealant before installation. Tighten the bolts in 3 steps using the correct sequence.
Cylinder head bolt number 11. We're looking for 22 foot-pounds. There's our 22 foot-pounds. And we're going to number 12. Up to the back of the motor. That's number 13 back there. And we're going to switch out the deep socket. We'll need 2 half-inch drive sockets to do this job. They're half-inch drive. They're 12-point sockets. You'll need 1 deep socket to reach over the head bolts that have the threaded stud, and you'll need a shallow to get the problem head bolt number 14 in the back. I'm going to go for the shallow socket. We're going to put on the problem head bolt number 14. We're looking for 22 foot-pounds. All right. That takes care of our first stage. We finished the first stage, which is 22 foot-pounds. Now we need to increase to
45 foot-pounds.
45 foot-pounds.
All bolts.
All bolts. Okay, that's 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Retighten all of the bolts to 45 pounds a second time. This is the 4th stage, 110 pounds. You'll need 110 pounds on the torque wrench. You're going to go 1 through 10 following the torque pattern. We're going to start with head bolt number 1, which is 1, 2, 3, 4th one down from the back, 110 pounds. Here we go. And number 2, 110. So we're on number 9, looking for 110 pounds. Number 9, number 10 be directly across from it. Beautiful. Number 11 goes to 100 foot-pounds. "12, 13, and 14 all get 110 pounds. Number 12. "13 back here. And number 14, 110 pounds. Beautiful. That's got it. As far as good practice goes, always slacken your torque wrench to its lowest setting, zero it out before you store it. That way it's not loaded and affect the calibration. So just back it off, wipe it down, put it away for the next time.